Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Jordy and welcome back to my channel, Crafty Jordy. Basically today we are making a trinket shelf, but not only that, also a trinket house. Yep, that's right. Trinket shelf is more of like a flat, just a regular little shelf with all trinkets on it. A trinket house. Now this is where it gets interesting. It's where I took all my trinkets and all these miniatures that I got from Hobby Lobby, from thrift stores, and I decorated it how I would decorate my future house. So I got very passionate with this, and I think it turned out so good. Like, honestly, I'm like freaking out. I love it so much, and I cannot wait to just like have it around every day. Like, a big motivator for doing crafts for me and like making things is that I'll get to have it for the rest of my life. Like, I'm gonna make this beautiful thing, and then I get to have it for the rest of my life. It's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. So yeah, it turned out absolutely gorgeous, both of them, and I cannot wait to show you the process and just my creative flow, putting it all together, painting everything. Yeah, gluing everything. Literally, I used like 20 sticks of hot glue for this. Not even exaggerating. So much hot glue into this, okay? I'll go ahead and show you guys the clips. I'm going to be doing voiceovers over most, if not all, the clips to talk through the process and what was going through my head at the time. Then at the end of the video, there's going to be a nice little aesthetic photo shoot of the trinket shelf and the trinket house in all their glory. I'll come back and do an outro at the very end. So I'll see you then. Alright everybody, here we are. I have all my unpainted little miniatures here. Here is the color palette. I ended up mixing a lot of colors together, but for the chairs I did wine red, and I used purple mixed with mulberry red as an accent color, which you will see later. Ooh, these window panes, I ended up not using at all, but still super neat. I will use them for something else in the future because they are so cute. Oh, these are banister things. I had to go through and repaint these a couple times because they kept sticking to each other. Like, you'll see here, I try and separate them, move them around a bit, but nah. Best way to do it is to lean them against something and not just lay them down like I did. Window frame, absolutely obsessed. It was so cute, I could not say no. I painted it mulberry red. Little door frame, obsessed. I went with midnight blue, I believe. So cute. These little wood accents I got, I went, you guessed it, mulberry red again. I had to do like 2 layers or 3 layers on everything just because the pattern was a bit deep, so I had to slather paint on there, okay? Oh my gosh, this grandfather clock took so long. I had to go so carefully. Ugh, don't get it on the glass. I did a pretty good job, and it turned out really cute. Oh my gosh, these little chairs. Okay, so I went and I painted little cushions on the bottoms, and I painted the little wood spools in between the legs purple, and I painted the top of the chair knobs purple, and I went through with this little lace and I hot glued it straight on there. Turned out so cute, so adorable. Something I did have to keep in mind was when I put the lace on, it pushed the glue up, so it had like weird bumps. I just went through with the tip of the glue gun because it's so hot and smoothed that out. So cute. And then I got these little tiles, and literally they were a lifesaver. Whenever I didn't know what to put somewhere, I just put the little tiles. I repainted the fireplace a few times. As you can see, it is completely different color now. And I put so many tiles on everything. I definitely recommend buying some of these literally just to have around if you have a craft and you think, oh, they might need something. Boom, these tiles, I'm telling you. Put some in the front. I knew there was no way I was going to get 3 to line up or 4 to line up perfectly even, and I do not know how to cut tiles, so I just ended up doing 3 spaced out evenly. That way it still looks cohesive. So cute, so cute. Oh my gosh, the door. Okay, so I tried so hard to use little nails and screws for the hardware, like the little handles. Did not work. I hot glued everything. Same thing for this. I cut out like 10 minutes of me fighting with little screws and nails, and they did not work. The only things I could get to actually screw in were the little hooks. And again, I did not use these, but they still turned out really cute, so I still wanted to show them. So basically, I want to do like a little wallpaper effect on the inside of this little house. So I got some textured paper from Hobby Lobby, and I cut it to, like a 4 inches. And I put it in there. I was getting the sizes and taking note of the corners, just putting it in there. And then the fun part, I got to paint these cute little stars all over it. I was originally going to use a stencil, but quick PSA, if you have textured paper and you try and put a stencil on it, it's not going to work at all. I ended up just using a little paintbrush. I used that little sponge to make sure the paint dried a little faster and to spread the gold glitter to the rest of the paper and not just the little stars. For the hot glue, I just did the corners, a dot in every corner. It did have a bit of gapping at the top, but I was putting in so many little miniatures and accessories in there, it didn't really matter. Not to mention, I put tiles all along the top for the border, so basically the gapping didn't matter at all. But if you are worried about that, I would recommend covering it like box style and covering all the borders, all the perimeter in hot glue. Here we go with the tiles. They did not meet a single corner, I'm telling you. But hey, I put in so many little miniatures you can't even tell. Just covered up all the little mistakes. Oh yeah, it is coming together now. Finally, the fun part, I can put in all the little accessories. That chandelier is so cute, but those chandeliers, I think it's because the chain is so long, but they just do not stop moving. Like, even on sped up speed, you can see it like twitching every 5 seconds. And then I got the little mirror, the little painting. Oh, I just put so many little charms on the walls. And then that little grandfather clock in the back. So cute. Little charm on the front of the fireplace. Adorable. The little chairs. Oh my gosh. It's so precious. I thought the floor looked a little boring, so I got a bit of scrap fabric and I cut a rough little circle, and boom, bada bing, little rug. So cute. Oh my god. I added a few extra things in there, but I'll just let the video speak for me. It's too precious for words. Okay, next we are moving on to the trinket shelf. I laid out this red velvet good side down, and then boom, transition. The little trinket shelf, I covered all the little lines in chalk. That way I could get a little pattern out of it without having to measure anything. And flip it, bam. Pat it so it all gets onto the fabric, and boom, now you have a little pattern. I cut it out the whole house first, and then I did all the little sections. I was so bad at this at first. Okay, so I had no idea what I was doing. And yeah, the first few look so rough, but I recorded me doing the last one. That way I can show how much I've improved. Just with these ones, I was going so willy-nilly with the hot glue. And the measurements, I was trying to trim a little bit off at a time without actually measuring it or like thinking about it. So it turned out really rough at first. But with the amount of accessories I put in, little trinkets and charms I put in at the end, you can't see any of the mistakes. So just saying, it does not have to be perfect. But if you want to do better than I did, I suggest you watch how I did the last one instead of the first one. Okay, so here's me doing the last one. The trick is to do the top first, because the top is what you're going to want perfect, because you're going to be viewing it from below. And then mostly focus on just the corners, and then put a little bit in the middle so that it's strong enough to support the charms that you glue on. Perfect. And then you can finally wipe off that dang chalk that's been getting all over your clothes. Yeah, just need a rag and some water, nothing too fancy. Wipe it all off. Boom, bada bing. And then you're going to want to flip it over and pat the back to get all the glue crumbs out. And finally, we get to the fun part. For all of this, I legit just went crazy. I was so excited to finally do all this. I put the little Tiffany lamp in there. I used a little glue dot in the beginning, but that did not work for long, so I ended up switching to hot glue. At first, I wasn't going to hot glue literally everything in place, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just make this a forever thing. The door, I was going to put in the very front, but the front entrance is too wide for it, so I just put beside it, and I still think it looks really whimsy and cute, so I am not mad at it at all. Every single charm, I cut out a lot of it, but honestly, every single charm took me like a minute to figure out where to place it. I was just, yeah. I ended up going a bit more loosey-goosey near the end, but in the beginning, I'm like, where should I put this? And then I spend like 2 minutes holding it up everywhere trying to find a nice spot. There goes the Tiffany lamp. Little mirrors, so many little charms. This was an absolute blast. I was having so much fun. Oh my gosh, those peacock feathers were the bane of my existence. I could not figure out where to put them. I just ended up, like, they probably moved spots like 4 times. I have 2 of them. Yeah, they got moved around quite a bit. Perfect, so cute. Literally, if you do one of these, just get a bunch of little charms. Like, literally get an assorted charm bag from Etsy or something for like $5, and boom, you have half the amount of trinkets you'll need. I didn't have a little vase for the flowers, so I just got an oversized bead and trimmed the wire ends to the flower. Put a little bit of hot glue at the end of the bead so I know how far to put the wire in, and then boom, bada bing, you have a little vase. So cute. You want to slather the bottom with hot glue and place it wherever you like. Perfect. And I wanted there to be a lot of commonalities between the house and the shelf. So the red velvet of the background of the shelf, and then the little rug, a little piece of the wallpaper right there. Super cute. So many charms. I was an absolute menace at Hobby Lobby this week. Oh my gosh, those little corners up there were so hard to put the velvet in because, well, I have chubby fingers and they would just not go in there. So hiding that with the flowers. Little pearl papers. I thought I tangled it up to no return at first, but I eventually got straightened out. I cut out a lot. It took me like 3 minutes to place that. And FYI, if you buy one, it fell in the next couple hours. It just fell off, and then I put it back on there and it fell off again. So if you do this, definitely reinforce it with glue. Those little chandeliers are like perpetual motion machines. Like, they do not stop moving. Shout out to my stickers. These stickers, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sure that will look good there forever. It will never fall or anything. I was going anyways, I was going crazy with the rest of the stickers. Seriously, everywhere. Everywhere's getting a sticker. These stickers were kind of old though, so some of the adhesive on the bottom was just coming off. Yeah, get out of here, weird sticker. Oh my gosh, these little plates are so cute, but I couldn't just place them on top of each other because they would be so flat. So I put little adhesive dots between each plate. That way it gave more of like a stacked dishes type of deal, and I think it turned out really cute. Oh my gosh, these little purple banisters, adorable. I'm so glad I got them. They add such a cute little accent to the piece. And I did some more stuff off camera. These tiles, again, lifesavers. I just started putting them like everywhere, honestly. I put them on the bottom of a lot of things so you can't see them all, but they are there. Like if you're like, oh, that corner looks kind of blank, I'll move the camera and you'll see there's a tile there. These are little hot glue mushrooms I did a few years ago that I've had no place for, and oh my gosh, okay, this is what's so amazing about making a trinket shelf is so many little things that I've had for actual years that I've never had a place to put finally have a home, and not just a home, like a beautiful place to be displayed and like where they deserve to be. I've had those mushrooms in a random drawer for years, and finally, boom, bada bing, they're out in the sunlight where they should be. Oh my gosh, these clay eyeballs, I was obsessed with making them for like a few months when I was younger. I made 10, okay? They are so cute, so intricate. I'm so glad they finally have a place to go. I've just had them laying around. That charm as well, I've had that for years, never had anywhere to put it. Yeah, finally. This was so satisfying to just watch all my little things that I've hoarded over the years find a place. Those little dragon wings I actually got from a dragon lamp that I dropped and broke at one point. And these wire mushrooms, I went through a huge phase and I made like 40 a few years ago. And I just put them all over the place in here. So cute, so cute. Yeah, here you can see it's really starting to come together, and I put some more tiles in there, and here it is, pretty much done, and I decided to put these little wood accents on the borders, but not all the borders. I left the bottom unaccented. I think that's how you would say it. But yeah, not perfect at all. I do not have any wood cutters. I used wire cutters for snipping the wood. Yeah, you can see it's still moving. There's so many hanging things in the trinket shelf now that you can see how dramatic the chandelier is being. Like, bro, I have barely moved you. And then, yeah, I just put all these little accents everywhere for a little bit of dimension. And it's just some contrast with the rest of the wood shelves. Lovely, lovely. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I am so happy with how it turned out. Oh my gosh, look at it. And then, of course, we have the end show of just admiring them. Alright guys, there was the trinket shelves in the trinket house. When I see I'm obsessed, I'm not even just saying that for the camera, I am so giddy. I'm so happy. I'm so excited about how they turned out. I cannot wait to hang them up and just look at them every day. I'm so excited just to have that in my room. Okay, I've had such this annoying blank spot on my wall for ever, and I'm ugh, like I just need something to fill it. I've had so many ideas on what to do, but this is finally what happened, and I'm so happy. So yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a comment, please like it, please subscribe. I am Crafty Jordy. I do crafts like this all the time, so if you're interested in seeing more of that, please subscribe. If you were inspired in any way, I'd love to hear about it. Please leave a comment. And yeah, thank you for watching. I had a great time, and I hope you did too.